I instantly forgot what I was doing. Oh,
Oh.
yeah. We're just gonna go ahead with theme song. Cue theme song music. All right, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to Nerd on the Street, which it's funny that I played that one because this is going to be actually for Kaori's Corner, but it's fine.
Fucking apart.
Advertising around here, folks.
Kaori's Corner doesn't have her own theme song music, so it's fine. Anyway, so I do have a couple guests today. One of them doesn't actually count because y'all have seen him 1,000 times.
That nigga, hope it ain't me.
Yeah,
I better count on this bitch.
And
Stop cussing.
we're going to get to the introduces. So go ahead, Jew, and introduce yourself.
how y'all doing? No, my name's Straw Hat Jiffy, man. You know, y'all might have seen me on Tapping No Capping, man, where you can find me here, there, and everywhere else like air, man. You know, I'm just happy to be here. First timer. I'm a first timer.
He make it do what a doofy. Come on now. You
I
can't
know,
be
where's your intro? What is happening?
Come on now. I've been looking forward to that shit. Jew Hefner.
You give me the two-stepper, man. You know, I get the groove it.
And then, of course, y'all know Charlie.
I here's my government, boy. It's Captain Diesel, aka C Diesel, aka Mamba Texas Ranger, aka Mr. Yellow Belly, aka the Dark Skin Bandit, aka Mr. AKA, and we is here in the building.
You're now watching the captain.
His had to come in as a clip because it was being very difficult.
It's cool. Hey, you ain't worry about that getting copyright struck. That's my shit. Ownership, black ownership. Nah, you know what I mean?
Or whatever he said, though.
Dark Skin Bandit. You know how it is. Very melanated. Very melanated.
That going crazy.
And then you guys already know where you guys can find all of this stuff. So there's the Nerd on the Street Facebook page, the Instagram page, and of course the podcast where we're going to be posting some more episodes. And then you can find my new stuff, my new Instagram specifically for the comic book stuff, and then the Twitter for specifically the comic book stuff, and then the comic book stuff at the doctor's office where you can get your proper diagnosis and prognosis and everything comics and comic book characters. You're welcome. I'm literally doing something.
Crazy.
What?
Let's start there.
What are you talking about? What are you saying?
No cuts.
I have no idea what you're saying.
One eternity later.
And then you walked in. What words are you saying?
Oh my god.
No.
D'Angelo Russell. My bad, bro.
I'm sorry. Anyway.
You're good.
And hold on, let me get something.
Take your time.
So I'm absolutely not editing this either. It's just gonna be just like this.
It's raw and uncut, man. 85 South.
METHOD, man.
Is it a logo? No. Hold on, let me use. Hold
Did
on.
he see with a white background?
I don't know why it's doing it like that.
I don't. Fuck it.
Let me try again.
Like how the Godzilla one was last night, but I don't know why I got that white shit.
There we go.
Godzilla.
Yay. That works fine.
Charlie was lonely down there. I got him some company.
I appreciate it. Got my motherfucking dogs on here for real. Gang-a-lang and all them.
So today we are going to be talking about Hazbin Hotel. And I just want you guys to know that, in my opinion, this show is like the greatest show on earth.
This is an animated Freaknik.
Pretty much. Pretty much. Hey, hold on. Calling Atlanta hell is crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. Atlanta being hell is crazy. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. It's not too much.
Hey, don't quote me on it, but I'm just saying, I ain't lying.
That is nuts.
So if you have not seen Hazbin Hotel, just a general overview, it is about people in hell who are supposed to be staying at the Hazbin Hotel, which is run by Lucifer's daughter. Her name is Charlie. And she's really trying to get them like basically saved before the angels come down from heaven and like kill them all again so that they can go to heaven. Yeah, for the extermination. So she's trying to get them like basically rehabilitated so that they can go to heaven and not have to be like killed continuously. So that's just basically the overview, and then we get into some of the characters that are in there. So to start, I want to talk about you guys' favorite character, Jew.
Who my player partner, you feel me? Alastor. Alastor. Hey, you can't fuck with this. I don't know if bruh a deer, if he a cat.
He's a deer demon. He's a deer, and of course, like they refer to him as the radio demon, but he is a deer. And when they first had him pop up in the show that came before, I think it's what, Zoophobia, he is a deer.
When I say when bruh stand on business, he stand on business. Like, you can't fuck. He's like, I'm here because I want to be here. I really could, turn this whole show around if I want to, but I like Charlie, so I'm gonna fuck with her. Hey, the box. Hey, when you talk about getting under somebody's skin,
man.
I say, bruh, get under bruh's skin.
And his shit is hilarious when Vox gets so angry. It's just like, why the fuck are you here?
They're like, bro, he said you're glitching. Yeah, your screen messing up.
I think what I like about Alastor is his voice. Because he still sounds like he's the radio. I absolutely love that.
That shit is dope. The creativity on that was fire. But the only thing, and I was just really asking myself this before the stream, why did they give him a monocle if he ain't never looking through it? The monocle sit on the side of bruh's face the whole show. It bothers me. Like he moving his head in the monocle. No, bruh, like a 3% of his eye be in the barnacle, bro. Bro be all over here. He be like this. Like, why is it on your face?
For decoration.
It's just for the drip. It's for the drip.
Decoration. So it has no purpose. Like, bro, it's never on his eye. Like, it's always on his cheek.
You just admitted to wearing glasses without lenses last night. I know you know what it is.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
You know, it's for the drip.
You need. It's not my fault.
It's for decoration.
You was bloom late in the game. You would never understand.
I was blind, man. I was gonna need lenses regardless.
I think, did you have anything for your thoughts on Alastor?
He's dope. I love how my big thing when it comes to characters, especially demon type characters, is all about the introduction, because I need to understand how intimidating is he. I need to understand how much fear he instills in other demons. And when Buddy pulled up and they was like, oh shit, do you not know who the fuck this is? He just showed up in hell one day, it was boxing everybody and took shit over
been gone 7 years and he back now? Oh no.
That nigga Vox said he heard he was back and he tried to act hard for a second and he was like, come on bro, don't forget what it is. I took a little sabbatical, but I'm back now. You know what it is. It's my shit. It's my shit. And then immediately when he's interacting with other lords of hell, like the immediate respect they give him, I'm like, okay, cool. He's goofy, but this is a character that is to be respected because of how he's talked about and interacting with other characters that we perceive to have power and in stature and whatnot. But
hey,
yeah, he's dope. He's dope to me.
Bro says some of the realest shit on that show to Charlie, bro. He was like, just because you see a smile, don't think you know what's going on underneath. A smile is beautiful, my dear. It inspires your friends to keep your enemies guessing, and it ensures no matter what comes your way, you're the one in control. I was like, nigga, that's real shit. You can only hear that on the radio, nigga. The radio.
All right. And so, Charlie, your favorite character is.
Hold on. I want to get into honorable mention really quickly, though. Really quickly. Just
Who's
because I love
honorable?
this actor. Vaggie is my honorable mention, just because I love Stephanie Beatrix.
Hey, so can I ask a question? I'm glad somebody brought her up. So
That's my girl.
Aggie short for vaginal?
Vagina, I think is what they said.
Creepy. It's crazy. So, and like, I just like, that's vaginal. That's vagina.
I guess.
I think that's what they said because Adam is the one who like named her.
And she lesbian.
That's hilarious.
That's funny as
she's cool.
hell.
Well, I think the actor. Well, I don't know if Stephanie Beatrix is actually gay or not. I know she's played gay characters before. And like, I first saw her in Brooklyn 911 or Brooklyn. Was it Brooklyn 99? I said 911. Brooklyn 99. Yeah. Jesus Christ. So I fell in love with her there, and I've seen a lot of stuff she's been in, but she's great. And it was cool seeing her in this role. But it's my favorite character though. It's my twin for real. So it's my twin. It's my friend Charlie. Charlie, I adore for the factor of she is very much similar to me in being an optimist and believing in people. But when you fuck with the people she fuck with, shit can get ugly real quick. I think episode 4 when your boy Valentino was trying to talk crazy to Angel Dust, and she was like, "What the fuck do you think?" She almost turned up real quick. I was like, because for a while, for like the first 4 episodes, I'm like, okay, she's supposed to be royalty and Lucifer's daughter. Where is his power? It seems like nobody's really taking her seriously for real, and then she's never showed how powerful she really is. In that split second, you saw, she's just keeping that shit under control. This is restraint because she could tee up real quick.
When she gave that speech and the old bitch was in the my bad, the old lady was, excuse me.
Cussing is allowed.
The old lady bitch was in the crowd talking too much. She was like, "Bitch, shut the fuck up." I was like, "Oh yeah, she holding a lot of it. Y'all better not play with her. She gonna trip out on y'all. She really nice on the high under."
She like that. That's again. I think we're very similar in that aspect. I fuck with people, but you fuck with my people. I'm gonna fuck with you. It's a problem.
Right.
Yeah. Bro, when her and her daddy teamed up, when her and Lucy teamed up, and she had her little transformation, and then I don't know if it was Razzle or Dazzle. I think it
was Dazzle that I was like, no.
Bro, when she was like, no. She was like Suko when the little nigga got kicked in the lava. She was like, no. Tripped out on, but I was like, oh yeah, she about to go crazy. That's all it takes. She about to go Super Saiyan. Is a death. Somebody died. She
was not happy at all, and I was so hurt for. I was like, I hope they get her another one.
So
right.
a question I have.
A second one?
Oh, me a second one? Probably he a freaky nigga, but Angel Dust. I like Angel Dust. Oh, Husk too. Husk is a Keith David.
I fuck with Husk.
Husk, like I fuck with Husk solely because it's just Keith David. Like it's just Keith David being Keith David.
I like how he keep Angel Dust in line, basically trying to let him know he better than what he would put himself out there to be and shit. Like, hey, you ain't got to be the hoe that you out here pretending to be. I know it's a better person than you.
When I went through my Captain Save-A-Hoe phase in college, I met a lot of Angel Dust. I met a lot of those types of women, and like 1 or 2 men where you self-destruct for whatever reason. And I thought to me, again, there's only 2 episodes left. I haven't seen 7 or 8 yet. But for the 6 episodes I've seen, though, like Angel Dust and Husk connection and like their interactions back and forth is beautiful to me. And with a show like this, something similar to Rick and Morty as well, where you have a show that's just full of these quips and jokes and innuendos, when you have episodes where you can like really dive deep into the character development and the things that make up why they do what they do, and when you can have a moment where he's being vulnerable talking about, well, maybe if I self-destruct enough, then I won't be his favorite toy anymore and he'll let me go. I'm like, damn, that was some real shit that you wouldn't have really gotten, because they alluded, like, because Husk alluded to him being real for like 2 or 3 episodes straight, and he was like pissed off about it. So when you finally get to the bottom of like why he is and why he does what he does, I'm like, okay, this is amazing. This is really well written.
He was getting
Agreed,
picked out by my second favorite character. Yeah, I mean, the two-stepper, hoe catcher, man, big finesse, man, Valentino, man.
Pinky ring.
Hey, man, one pinky up, 10 toes to the concrete, man. Stop playing. To pimp a butterfly. Y'all been talking about Kendrick, man. That's him right here, man. To pimp a butterfly, man. Stop playing with Valentino. Hey, bruh said, hey, you gonna be fucking with sweaty truckers for a week. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell at you. I'm like, oh yeah, bruh tripping on shit right now. He don't give a fuck.
But he was fucking up though. He was getting high on his own supply. You can't be the number one pimp and you're indulging in your product.
Most pimps get high, man. You know, they be off that furrow, man. I mean, the nigga bottom bitch name was Angel Dust. I mean,
when I found out that nigga's name was Anthony, I'm like,
I was gonna say his real
crazy.
I
thought that was his name for real. I'm like, oh, this nigga's name is Anthony.
His whole name was Angel Dust. His daddy.
It's a freaky ass nigga.
Oh, bruh. Let's start there.
What was your question?
I got the legs.
Oh,
gag reflexes. I got the holes. I'm like, what the holes? Like, what you mean holes?
You gotta go and dig those holes. Never mind. The question I had though was because I watched Hell of a Boss before this, and I remember there being a comment as far as you like. I think the first or second episode, one of the people talked about like wanting to get somebody killed or whatever else, and I can't remember the main character's name from that, but he essentially was like, well, buddy, we can't kill anybody in hell because you're kind of already here. So that point being, I'm like, can they not? How are niggas killing each other in hell? It's not in the same universe.
So they are in the same universe, like, and then, like, if you watch the beginning, the first episode when Charlie goes singing down the street and she catches like a truck, it says hell of a something, but it was related to Hell of a Boss. But when they get exterminated, it's like erasing their spirit. So only the angels can actually kill them a second time. But if you like in Cannibal Town, they're all eating each other and like stabbing each other. They don't die a second time, really.
Yeah, I get that. I was looking at like the war zone areas, or even like in an episode I was talking about before, in episode 4, where Angel Dust and Husker like chilling. They like murder some mob bosses, like put holes in them niggas.
Yeah, so and then they'll end up coming. Yeah, they'll end up coming back.
Okay.
But if they were to be exterminated by the angels with like the equipment the angels are using, then they would be dead like permanently.
That makes sense. Okay.
Alive, but they done tore your body apart. Now you still living, but now you just fucked up.
Mine was, where did he go? Of course, I love me some Angel Dust. I love Angel Dust. He's so. Listen, justice for Angel Dust. Okay.
What?
Justice for.
And he chose this like man. Pimpin' ain't choose him. He chose pimping, man.
Justice for Angel
Dust. Just went hard on me. Pimping just.
But my other favorite character is actually Carmilla.
The angel.
La raza.
That's the angel killer right there.
Right.
Mi corazón.
I love both of them. Their personalities are drastically different, but I love Carmilla because Carmilla is really also just like Charlie when it comes to protecting her own, because she ended up killing an angel because an angel was trying to kill her daughters.
She got big Sophia.
Put on for the actual white hair legacy. You feel me? I know it's a few people here because they got all white a little bit, but she really put on for the white hair legacy for characters. Like, yeah, I'm her.
And I can't remember this character's name. I think his name is Estiel. I like him too.
Oh,
even though they didn't show him too much, but I liked him.
Thou art fucking up, sir.
Yeah. With the proper fucking English.
Thou, thus, thee.
Oh. And one of the other ones I wanted to bring up was Cuckoo Crazy Girl. Nifty is fucking insane.
I say
freaky ass nigga.
That little motherfucker is crazy. The way
she's fucking insane.
Him up, she was fucking.
Listen, she said they were like, what inspired? Like, what happened? Like, she was like, well, Charlie told me to stab, so I did. Oh, Okay.
I had an ex
Because
like
she
that.
stabbed the shit at Adam. At the end, she stabbed the shit out of his ass.
But she fucked that nigga up.
Because she had the knife and she was kind of just waiting, and Adam was going off on his monologuing, and she stabbed him through the chest, and like when he turned over, she just continued to like stab him multiple times, and I was just like, and they were all kind of just looking at her like, what the fuck?
Is you alright, sweetheart?
I got a couple girls I met in college like that. She felt way all too familiar. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh god.
And then when they were trying to do the trust fall, and everybody like she told them what she wanted, and everybody just backed the hell up. I was like, yeah, nah, she's
jumping.
Oh,
pain!
pain. Okay.
So I was like, no, she's definitely fucking crazy.
You're a bad boy. I love you, Mr. Bad Boy.
Oh, his name was Zestial.
Zestial, yeah. I think one of so in between a lot of the things is music numbers. So do you guys have a favorite music number?
My favorite song is Alastor when he interrupt Vox on his song, and then they start going back and forth. I was like, oh, that they talking that shit. They talking that. That's my favorite song. But bro did put me on to the other song. Charlie was right when they was in the meeting, and old girl got this. Yeah, that was a hard one too.
I will say those are my top three. Is the one that you brought up, the meeting one, but probably my favorite one is the one with Angel Dusk and Husk, just because Keith David don't really miss. Like Keith David can actually sing for real, and then for me specifically because we're in a similar vocal range, like in choir or whatever else, I would always be like singing a lot of the songs he would do, and like when he was Dr. Facilier in Princess and the Frog. Usually his songs that he sings like in my vocal range. I'm like, okay, cool, I can do that without having to struggle. So I always love Keith David when he's singing in projects. Love Keith David in general. That's the OG for real.
You go crazy.
Shout out Keith David.
He's behind.
I think mine is definitely
he wasn't holding me here.
Angels is definitely my favorite.
Which one? The one with just him?
The freaky
the one from episode 4.
The freaky one. Yeah. Okay.
You into a lot of freaky shit. I see.
Shut the fuck up.
Don't even. We could have a whole conversation about don't even.
Whatever. Anyway, another character, and actually the reason I'm bringing her up is because her music number with Charlie was actually really good too. Emily from who is the angel, when they finally got to go to heaven to try to have that conversation with them again. Let me bring her.
That nigga.
This one. I don't know if you're at that episode yet, Charlie. I think it's episode 7.
I have not gotten to this episode yet.
Okay, so her name is Emily, and she is so there's like the angel who's in charge, who's the seraph. So she's like the mini seraph or the seraph in training. And they are going to this meeting because her father finally gets her like a second meeting, and so they go to this meeting to try to like, what can we do to have like them be saved so that they can come here? And when they ask them that question, nobody knows the answer. They're having this meeting, all of the angels are there, Adam is there and everything, and they ask the question and they all kind of just like whisper among each other, and they're just like, okay, so you don't fucking know?
Can nobody get a quick phone call like, hey bro, AOG, how we get them in here for real?
And then of course Adam goes off on his tangent talking about you guys are in hell, you'll stay there, blah blah blah, whatnot. And so her and Charlie do have like this music number that is actually really fucking good. And then she actually, when she gets pissed off, she semi-transforms, so the eye on her chest opens up and she like gets her like her wings go up and everything like that. And
the angels didn't have a lot of demonic moments in this show.
They did. And the thing is that she found out that the seraph, who she is literally protege to, is the one who allows Adam to go down there and kill these people. She didn't know that she had any, like, she didn't know that. None of them knew that, actually. None of the other angels who are in this meeting knew that she set that up.
And Adam go down here annually and go just slaughter a whole bunch. But he said, when you're anointed, killing lost souls is an enjoyment. Like, it's just. But I was on.
Because they'd be bored. Like, they're up there, nothing to do.
Shit. They have like a whole fucking like when you see it, they have a whole lot of shit going on upstairs. Water parks, and everybody's out shopping. It's literally like all of the good fun things that you could be doing are up there. So they have a million and one things to do. He just has the female angels going down there, like he picks out the female angels and then just like takes them out there to kill people.
I think it's a thing of like when you have rich people that do some fucking wild demonic type, not demonic shit, but just some nasty shit, because when you have money and you're doing everything you want to do, after a while that gets boring. So you have to keep doing something to give you that excitement again. I feel like if you've been an angel and you've been in heaven for thousands upon millions of years, depending on how long you believe existence has been around or how long the world has been around or heaven or whatever else, after a while, yeah, I can see that where they're like, okay, I need a thrill. I need to do something. Because keep in mind that even the devil, Lucifer, was once an angel. So I'm like, angels are just as susceptible to being evil as the quintessential angel was. So I just assume
that get caught, and these niggas been going down here slaughtering and shit, and they got busted.
Doing it in the name of the Lord. That was their fucking Catholic crusades.
That shit was crazy.
I do love how they kind of just have like Lucifer as like aloof and just like chilling. And I also kind of like the play that they did having Lilith be his first wife versus Eve.
In heaven at the end, like this big neck,
fucking chilling. They had Lucifer out here looking.
This is second series to make me like Lucifer, like Lucifer TV show. Lucifer.
I love
this show. I like Lucifer. That's my dog. That I don't think he really did nothing too wrong at this point. You know, I might be going to hell my damn self, but I'm just saying it's my opinion. I don't think he did too much wrong.
Something slightly deep I want to talk about in regards to that topic is something I've noticed in a lot of media involving the devil or biblical material, is that we're starting to get to a point, you could call it blasphemous, whatever you want to call it, but we're getting to a point now to where people are looking at the stories of the Bible and Lucifer and things of that nature, and they're, I'm not going to say contextualizing it more, but they're looking at it without the hypercritical lens of like a super Christian, where
you'll sympathize.
In the Bible, like, this man was the quintessential perfect angel and made a mistake in the eyes of God and was cast out. And throughout all different parts of the Bible, even down to prostitutes, were forgiven by Jesus. And I'm assuming Mary Magdalene went to fucking heaven at some point if she was forgiven by Jesus. So it goes to show that like no one is beyond redemption. I think it has a lot to do and a lot to show when it comes to the way people view people in the world now. When it comes to like people's views on homosexuals or whatever, trans people, they're like, oh, well, you're automatically going to hell. Well, I'm like, if all these people can be redeemed, worst case scenario, you can say they die and then on the deathbed, on the way to the pearly gates in that waiting line, they could get redeemed. You don't know what the situation is. And I think that's something that I, as a Christian myself, I have a lot of pride in, where it's not as black and white as far how we judge people if you're being damned or you going to heaven. It's your own personal journey to be like, okay, are you worthy of getting into those pearly gates based off of how you lived your life?
And I think that they touch on that. I think that's basically like the premise is exactly that. Like, they can be redeemable, and this is my idea. And finding out, in fact, that Vagi was a fucking angel
makes sense.
I was like, excuse me? I said she was one of them.
And that's the thing I love too. People like are using biblical depictions of angels now in a lot of content. It's no more just the super halo. It's like, no, these niggas in the Bible in the book of Eli are like Like if you watch Nope, you've seen how I think people have alluded to like the monster from Nope being an angel, but like they look scary as fuck like that because they are
terrifying.
These is motherfucking archangel. These goddamn motherfuckers go fight.
And then, of course, if you haven't seen, this is Adam, and this is Adam after he was getting his ass beat. Now, when he did go up against Alastor, Alastor was winning. He did manage to wound Alastor, and then Alastor was like, "Whoop, can't do that. Can't fuck my deal up. Let me leave, and I'll come right back." And there's like a lot of, and I think that's what I'm like excited for like season 2 and I think they said they also want to try to do a season 3, is because this situation between Alastor and Husk, where, you know, he alludes to the fact that, you know, you may have me under contract, but you are under contract as well. And he goes, "Excuse me?" What?
I love his look. He'd be like,
And nigga like, hold on,
you got me fucked up.
Me, don't fuck
so if Alastor is as powerful as he is, who has you on your leash?
That's one thing too. Did they ever? I don't know if the last 2 episodes that they discussed like how he became so powerful.
No.
They mentioned in the beginning of the show he just appeared in hell and just started taking shit over.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's how they did it.
Yeah, you would think like the guy, like the overlords of hell or anybody would like see that coming, where this guy is just here now, strong as shit for no reason.
Nope, that's how they did it. They introduced him like that, and then the last 2 episodes, like they don't really tell you where he gets his power from or whatever, what have you. Just that he's like, you know, still I am him type shit, and then he leaves. Like after he gets injured in the fight, he like leaves, and then he comes back at the ending song, and he's back at the hotel, perfectly fine. And I'm just like, okay.
My theory,
but he did allude to his deal when he left and went back to like his radio station that's the high above up there. He went there and he was talking about like his deal to himself in his song, but it doesn't ever say who his deal is with.
My theory is that he's another fallen angel, like an archangel, like Michael or some shit. And nobody knows why he got cast out or why he got sent down. Maybe he like because they would have mentioned if he could do it with Lucifer, but I don't know. That's my theory because he has to be somewhere on that tier of strength to just pull up on demon time. Like
the nigga got stupid powers, bro.
But then the thing is also
flexibility, demonic magic, conjuration, alteration, break a knees, whatever the fuck that is, shadow warping, shadow barriers, pyrokinesis, phytokinesis, whatever the fuck that is. As shown in the radio, demon comic Alastor is able to make plants wilt in a single stare. Okay, nigga got tentacle creation, radio wave manipulation, acoustic kinesis, whatever the fuck. Like this nigga got physical distortion. Like this motherfucker is up there.
But also, if you like, because the thing is also like when him and Lucifer meet. Him and Lucifer do not get along when it comes to Charlie, but also Lucifer has no idea who the fuck that is either. Like this whole situation, this whole moment when they're just like, oh, and she's like, oh, you know, he's like a friend, da da da. He has it, and I love how Alastor has the radio microphone as his top for his cane, and then Lucifer has the apple.
That's what I'm saying. Look at how similar their designs are. That's from like he's got to be another one of the archangels. I'm guessing it's like Michael. I don't know if they would introduce Michael in one of the last 2 episodes.
Hell yeah, I mean it could.
Or a minute deal or some shit. I don't know. That's what I'm guessing.
That bitch ass nigga. I hope.
Hey, not too much, my nigga, bro. Not too much.
I like Alastor. I hate for him to be bruh, because I do not like that soft ass nigga.
So, sir,
his favorite son.
I was very, very sad that he died, but I was very happy that he ended up in heaven. And then they're all kind of just like, "What the hell is he doing here?"
He's like, "I'm big chilling. The fuck."
he was like, "Oh shit, am I like I'm up here? Hey y'all, how y'all doing?"
He sacrificed himself for the greater good,
so that was the conversation that they were trying to have in that meeting when they were showing Angel Dust, because they all went out to go party with Cherry Bomb and everything, and he stood up to like all of these duos were like fun and stuff, but he stood up to Valentino and all of that stuff that happened when they were out in the club and out partying. And she's like, literally this, basically based on your list of qualities that people have people have to have in order to get up here, he should be standing here currently right now. And they were just like, I don't know. And Emily was like, okay, but according to the list, she's correct. And Sarah was like, I don't know. Like, what?
But gatekeeping heaven is crazy.
Gatekeeping heaven.
It's like you technically supposed to get in, but like your drip kind of whack. Where I don't know if you just like that.
And then,
but I'm with such and such. Hey, bro, like, vouch for me.
Right, but the thing is that however good or whatever that people were supposed to be acting, Adam was a fucking ass.
Bro, I hated him.
And I'm like, how the fuck is he there?
You're the favorite. You're God's first creation. You're the first child.
And I wish, I'm like hoping that when they do that, or when they continue on with the story, that maybe they do have God in some form. I think that would be interesting.
I feel like they saved that for like the last parts of the show, though. Seasons, because then you got a lot of explaining to do. I'd love to see like Cain and Abel maybe pop up. I think those would be interesting characters.
That would be interesting too.
Like Cain be a demon and Abel be an angel, and they just pull up and beefing. That'd be an interesting dynamic. Maybe they let Cain get into heaven, and then maybe that's the beef thing. I don't know. Hey, if y'all want me to write for you, come on now. I'll come onto the squad. I'll come onto the team. I'll help y'all write some of this. You ain't even got to pay me. Give me a credit.
So I think I may have stumbled onto who his deal might be with.
That's what I'm.
Don't quote me. Don't quote me. I don't actually know, but these are just some things from the because Hazbin's Hotel season 2, they said is going to be coming out way sooner than how season 1 did. So we do have at the end of season 1, we do see the head angel going to talk to Lilith and telling her, if you don't want me to kill your daughter, get her fucking ass under control because she's pissed me off type shit. And Lilith is literally chilling on the beach, minding her business.
How did I forget about Lilith? Yeah, you could have made the deal with Lilith. That's just now fucking
Dick chilling on that beach at the end. Like, if you want to stay up here all comfortable, bitch, you better.
So I'm not sure if this is like an official photo or if it was like a kind of fan made thing, but this looks like Lilith. Yeah, Lilith returning to hell for season 2 to talk to Charlie.
If you look at it, it's totally different. Like,
okay, that's some freaky shit.
But then it's like, I don't know. Of course, it might just be fan made things, but I do definitely want to see like what happened between Lilith and Lucifer, that she ended up running away and hiding in heaven, versus like wherever, like she could have went to fucking Cannibal Town and chilled in hell, because Lucifer doesn't seem to be there. Lucifer is quite literally elsewhere all the time. So if you had to rate this show, what would you give it? And I know, Charlie, you're not finished, but
probably around like an 8, maybe a 7.5. It's a cool watch. It's not super long. I treat it like Rick and Morty, to where it's on for background stuff, and it'd be cool to rewatch for people. And it's not, but it's deeper than what you would imagine. Yeah, it was cool. Character's cool. Maybe it'd grow me more. It's not perfect though. I feel like that. I think there's some stuff where I'm like, some of the music, again, this is very subjective, so that's why I'm not kind of iffy on it. Like some of the singing, I'm like, okay, this could have been better. The production on this song could have been better, but some people may think it's perfect though, because depending on how you gauge music or how you value certain parts of music. Me being in choir for a lot, and I'm a music connoisseur, if you will. I've heard some of the best when it comes to music, and I think that could have been a little bit better in certain spots. But again, these are like, I'll be interested to know too, like how many of those performances were the voice actors actually singing versus maybe bringing somebody in for certain actors. Like, I know Keith David is pretty easy to recognize his voice, but I feel like I don't know if Stephanie Beatriz did her own song. I'm curious to know because her voice sounded a little bit different. But then again, we know that some people's singing voices versus their speaking voices are like drastically different as well. But it's like it's like a 7.5 to an 8. I'll say 7.5 now. When I finish the show, it could move up to 8. But for right now, from the 5 episodes I've seen, I probably put it at a 7.5.
No,
do you?
I'm about the same. About an 8. It's a good show. It's a lot of freaky shit, but I like the characters, man. I kind of like where the story is going. It shows a lot of points in a comical way on like religion aspect of how shit is kind of ran and how you might think shit goes when it comes to going to hell or going to heaven and repenting your sins and shit. And I like it. I like to see where that goes season 2. I like to see a lot of other shit be unveiled, especially the whole who my boy Alastor working with and how Lilith done weaseled her way into heaven this whole time. She just kicking it on the beach like this, drinking Mai Tais. It's crazy. But I want to see a season 2. So I'm about an 8 with it though. I like it. It's very short. I'm very biased on the short seasons because I'm old school. I like the longevity, not the long ass episodes, but I like a longer season.
No. Put me down.
Yes?
I just asked for the link. Y'all ain't respond. Send me the link. Or take
Because
me off.
it's not live.
Oh, it's a recording.
Pre-recorded, yeah. Escuchar, homie.
I'm like, I want to support. I want to comment, but I'm like, y'all ain't saying shit. So I'm all right. Take me down.
Anyway, I would give it probably about.
This thing is crazy.
I would give it like an 8.5 or a 9. I really liked it. I've literally rewatched it like 10 times. So when I first started watching it, it was the songs for me because I was like, where the hell did these songs come from? But then of course, continued rewatches, I was like, okay, I do like the songs. Never mind. I do like that they contribute a lot to the story and everything like that. So I do really like this, and I do like Hell of a Boss. But I would like this over Hell of a Boss because Hell of a Boss is good. Hell of a Boss kind of seemed like it was almost an anthology, almost where they aren't doing like they're doing a single story, but it's like the episodes alternatively contribute to the storyline versus like a linear moving storyline like this one.
Honestly, I like Hell of a Boss better. Personally, I think like with shows like this, I think character development is paramount, and I feel like everybody got their just due of development in Hell of a Boss down to the side cast to an extent.
Again, and I think they had more time too. Yeah, but I think that one they had kind of like more time to develop that one, whereas this one they got like the pilot episode, and then Amazon was just like, hey, we want that. And they were like, oh shit, let's do that. So I think since they got approved for the season 2 and quite possibly approved for the season 3, that we can get some more character development out of that. Now that they have more time to like kind of work on that, because I think in the kind of just like the things that I've seen where it came to the creators, they literally said that they did not expect any of that. They really kind of just expected it all to be on YouTube, really. And then Zoophobia is the only one where you have Angel Dust and Alastor, and they kind of have like, they're like character bios in there a little bit, but not a lot. So it still doesn't really tell you. But then it also has them as the demon that they are. So they have Angel Dust as a spider demon, and then they have Alastor is deer demon. So them kind of like developing them over time to give us Alastor as the radio demon, and then Angel Dust being a porn star type thing. I'm like, okay, I got you. Shit. So like, let's go forward. So I'm very, very excited for season 2. I definitely want to see where they're going with that.
Yeah, I
Hey,
think it
y'all
was
still
dope.
remember the first episode where Angel was like, "Yeah, me and him right there get it on. We have people all signing up." He was like, "Not in your wild. Never gonna happen."
I really do enjoy how they all interact as well. And how much Charlie really does care about them. And she definitely wants to see them succeed. So like, I'm like, okay, I like her. And I think it's because of that the angels don't respect her at all. Of course, they barely even recognize that she exists. And then of course, like Vox or the three V's. So Vox, Valentino, and the other chick whose name escapes me because she wasn't important. Because she got smart with Carmilla, and I said, "Who the fuck is she talking to?" But they don't respect her at all either, and I'm like, I don't like
That's
that.
from like if she get the flexion of her power. I think it was episode 3 or 4 where Vaggie was like, "My nigga, you were the princess of hell. If you flex your power a little bit more, people will respect you and what you had to say."
And
But
she's like, "I don't want to do that. I have to be mean." And I'm like, "Girl, they out here calling you bitches and all kind of shit."
Oh,
Ma'am,
outside your name,
please.
shut that shit down. Who
Like,
bitch?
please.
Okay.
Bro, I swear I thought Veggie hair was gonna be wings because they look like angel wings. I swear I was like, is this bitch
Yeah.
gonna wings when the fight break out? Like,
When she put her hair up in a ponytail, when she had short hair, I think her short hair was so cute.
Well, what's been fucking me up all the time looking at her is like, is your ex over the eye patch or is that a bow tie or hair tie in your hair?
So she has both. She has a hair tie in her hair, and then she has an X on her eye because she lost her eye when her and Lute went up against each other because she refused to kill somebody. I think it was like a child.
But
she's got an eye patch on though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So like, is that on the eye patch? Is it like over her hair?
But her whole like all of them have that X on their eye. That's
Yeah. So she has the X, but like animated wise, so that you can see that there's an X right there. They put it over her hair, but when she moves her hair out the way, it's on her eye.
Okay, I was about to say I couldn't tell if it was like shining through the hair or it was on the hair because I thought it was like a hair tie or some shit at first.
I guess if you're like for the animation so that you can see that it's there, like they just have it over her hair. But like when she does move her hair out the way, like when she has her hair like in a ponytail or whatever, you can still see it because Adam and Lute, when they like meet with her, when they go to heaven, then they meet with Vaggie to like try to get her to sabotage Charlie's whole presentation. He like moves it out of the way and she's like, I put that shit there type shit. And I'm like,
No, did he?
And I did like the cannibal lady whose name I can't remember.
Because she eats people. That's why. Oh, we gotta remember her name.
Why do you want to like the cannibal lady?
You know,
Rosie. That's her name. Rosie. Rosie was nice to her.
Chris, you remember her name?
I had to look it up. I didn't remember it.
Right, type shit.
I'm about to show y'all Rosie because I don't know if did you see Rosie already? I don't know if you're to the part where Rosie's in there.
I have not yet. No.
Okay, hold on.
I'm assuming she looks like Rosie Riveter or some shit.
She like one of them old madams at the saloon, Southern Belle.
Mm-hmm. She's very Southern Belle.
I do declare.
And then she's very best friends with alastor.
With the curls on the side,
Oh, Victorian era stuff.
Yeah, Victorian era. Yeah, I'm about to bring her up because she's also very best friends with alastor. I said that's trouble.
Alastor.
There she go.
It can be difficult to admit the things you're not proud of, especially if those things hurt the ones you love. She fucked up. Sure, she's flawed. But hey, who's down here isn't?
Yeah, I was very happy that she was able, because Charlie was definitely doubting her girlfriend after she found out that Vaggie was an angel. So when alastor took her to talk to Rosie, she was like, what's wrong? And then they had this like really nice musical number together.
They did a lot.
Her neck is long as shit, boy. Her neck is long as hell.
The corset, bro. It's the corset. She
pushing her neck up, elongating her throat.
Mm-hmm. Better
but
swap.
she was fun.
She'd be better porn star than Angel Dust from the looks of it. Shit.
She was fun.
You know, scene with her, that bitch eat people.
And she do. She
was
do.
definitely fun though. But that is it for this one. And again, it was supposed to be on K-Worry's Corner, but you know, it's still going to go there. But I'm definitely keeping the theme song on there because I forgot. I might just like remove the theme song and just put where the K-Worry's Corner is supposed to pop up. I forgot, y'all.
So disingenuous. We're gonna be like, oh, that was hard, and it's not even the right song.
I would just do K-Worry's Corner and then the fucking song is gonna play, I guess. I don't know. I forgot.
That's crazy.
We're probably just gonna leave it. But anyway, thank you to you and Captain Diesel for joining me on my review of what the hell was this? Hazbin Hotel. One more time.
Ain't that crazy?
And again, you can find me, Jew, and sometimes the captain on Tappin' No Cappin'. And then Jew has his One Piece Alliance. And then again with the clip for Captain Diesel, because his is difficult.
You're now watching the captain.
And you can see all of his stuff down there. And then, as for me, just y'all already know where to find my stuff, Nerd on the Street and everything. But this is for the new stuff with the the Comics Doctor's Office, and here for comic book stuff, and here for comic book stuff.
Almost at 100 subs now. Okay.
I know, right? I was
very
excited.
Happy
but that
day.
is all, and thank you guys again.
When Jesus was.
Oh, when he was.